So a devoted dad in Carlsbad making his daughter's dreams come true when he threw her a positively San Diego Disney-themed birthday party. But this is not about Mickey Mouse-themed cupcakes and decor. He transformed their home into a mini Disneyland with rides and all. ABC 10 News anchor Vanessa Paz shows us how he brought the Disney magic here.
Whoever said you couldn't bring Disneyland to San Diego has never stepped foot inside the Eaton's house. And it all began after their 8-year-old Indy simply asked for a Disneyland-themed birthday party.
It just seemed like a good opportunity when our girls were the age where they would, just ask for something like this and actually appreciate it if we did it.
Most of us would probably do Disney plates or Mickey Mouse cake pops. But not Mark Eaton and his wife.
I was just thinking, what's the best thing that you could possibly do for a Disneyland party? And it seemed like you would have to have like attractions or rides.
Gathering a few pallets, they started building a spinning teacup ride.
I thought of the sort of mechanics of how you could make those things move and do it for, an extremely small budget.
From there, they worked on a mini Star Tour simulation in their garage.
I was just thinking of, what are things that you could do that would have to be stationary, but that would also move around a lot.
With a few 2x4s covered in cardboard, paint to mimic the Starcraft, and a flat screen playing the Star Tours ride from YouTube, it was fantasy brought to life. And since their backyard already had a Tiki Land feel, it was the perfect place for Adventureland.
Keep it close tight. We have kind of a Indiana Jones setup with a rope swing, zip line, and then there's kind of a Pirates of the Caribbean area.
He mixed in a few friends who dressed up as Indiana Jones, Darth Vader, to name a few, and voila, the middle of Carlsbad turned into the happiest place on Earth.
Just said I wanted Disneyland birthday. I didn't know he was going to build anything.
Mark's not an engineer, but he has a background in filmmaking.
Kind of comes down to if you want it or need it bad enough, you got to figure out a way to make it yourself.
As humble as he was about the final production, reaction from guests and neighbors solidified just how impressive it really was.
We led them into the hangar, and then, the Star Wars music was playing. I think their minds were blown.
Because as Disney would say, they were entering the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy.
Do you think we'll do anything big like this again?
Vanessa Paz, ABC 10 News.
I love all the acting, too, and the big ball chasing Indiana Jones. Mark says the whole production took a little over a month to build, that's all. He says they will have the rides up for a few more weeks because, well, the neighbors are still knocking on the door to experience that magic. By the way, if you have a story that is positively San Diego, we want to hear about it. Emails at tips@10news.com.